guys, so if you're wondering why the background looks different, it is because I am in this wonderful place called home. It's actually really exciting, although I forgot the fake glasses, so kind of sad about that. But that does not stop us from having an episode of The Book Corner, except now I'm actually in a corner and I have a bookshelf with books. How exciting is that? Very, I think. So, this week is fantastic books you never heard of that you need to read. So, well, to start off, of course, I have to tell you what I'm reading right now, which is The Wise Man's Fear by Patrick Rothfuss, and I'm probably butchering his name right now. This is the second book, and I'm not sure if it's going to be a trilogy or a series, because he hasn't released the third one yet, which will either be the end or there will be more. I really hope there's more than 3 books, because this man is an amazing writer. I'm sucked into this world. He can keep me reading. I've read this much in about 4 days. I can't put it down. It's addicting and amazing, and everyone needs to read this book. And the first book is called The Name of the Wind, and you should also read it. It is fantastic. So, the first book that is amazing that you've probably never heard of is Trinity by Leon Uris. And apparently something's now fallen out of the book. It's a map of the tube in London. Because that's something everyone needs to know how to work, which is true. It's amazing, okay? Back to the book. Trinity is a story of Irish independence, and it's one of my favorite books. This is actually not the copy I read originally. I read my mother's copy. I know, my mother suggests a lot of books to me, but that's because they're amazing. I had to buy my own because I couldn't bear not having a copy of this book. It's about Irish independence, how the sacrifices they make, what their lives are like, some of the most real characters I've ever read about. I wanted to throw the book across the room a couple times, but that's just because I got very into the book. It just sucks you in. The second book is not really a book, but a play. The Comedy of Errors by William Shakespeare, my all-time favorite Shakespeare play, which hardly anybody has heard of, which is surprising to me. But it's one of his earlier works. It's a huge case of mistaken identity, where you've got 2 sets of identical twins, the lords and the servants, and they get separated at birth, one lord with one servant, and each parent thinks they have the same kid, so they grow up with the exact same names, and they meet, and it's the best case of mistaken identity comedy I have ever read. Hi guys, so bit of a change of plans because it turns out my parents are asleep, and I thought they were heavier sleepers since I went to school. Thankfully not, so I have to whisper 1 and 2 angles a bit different. But see, look, now you can see the books. Oh, the Clive Cussler. So good. So, the third book you should totally read is The Knife of Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness. There have been a lot of Patricks today, but this is a book about a society where the thoughts of men can be heard by everyone, and you can't hide them. But women's thoughts, they can't be heard. So it's how one society deals with that, and how it plays in across the whole planet. And it's a very interesting book. And the last one is Leviathan by Scott Westerfield. It is based around the First World War, and it takes a bit of a different take on the whole Axis versus axial powers, and a girl wants to join the British Royal Air Force, but is a girl, so she's impersonating her brother. That's gonna get good. So I'd love to talk to you guys more, but I'm kind of worried I'm gonna wake up the house. So I will talk to you next time I'm reading a new book, and I hope to see you soon. Like, subscribe, share, comment with books you want me to look over, maybe books you think I haven't read that I should, and just let me know what you think. See you guys later.